Hi everyone, this is Dr. Grace here. I hope you all are doing well. In this video, I'm going to enlist the various chest related symptoms that anxiety produces. I will not be talking about how to manage those symptoms in this video because I've made a detailed separate video on that topic. You can find a link to that video in the comments section just below this video. When we experience anxiety, it can often manifest physically as a lot of symptoms. One of the most common areas we feel it is in the heart or the chest area. And the heart being such a vital organ, we all know how stressful that can be. It's really frightening to feel your heart behaving in ways you're not used to. But it's important to remember that anxiety can mimic heart related symptoms without absolutely any underlying heart condition. What I mean is that your heart could be absolutely healthy, yet you would be experiencing actual physical symptoms which would be convincing you that something is wrong with your heart. Which is the objective of this video? To reassure you that your chest symptoms too are indeed due to anxiety. One disclaimer: if you have any chest pain or heart related symptoms and you have not sought medical opinion for it, please do so before assuming that your symptoms are being caused by anxiety. So let's get started. What are the different chest symptoms that anxiety can produce? Number one, an increased heart rate and palpitations. For many people, anxiety starts with that first episode of palpitations and an increased heart rate. The high heart rate could be anything above 100. It could be 120, 130, sometimes going up to 170 or 200 plus. And what's palpitations? Palpitations is when you can feel your heart beating in your chest. You become aware of your heart beating. I know that when this happens for the first time, it is so terrifying for a lot of us because the first thought that comes to our mind is, am I having a heart attack? Anxiety can cause palpitations and an increased heart rate at any time, not just when you're stressed, but even when you're resting, you're relaxed, you're happy, or maybe when you're just about to go to sleep. Sometimes palpitations can feel like a banging sensation in your chest where you feel that your heart is pounding. At times, the heart rate is not very high. It may be somewhere in the range of 100 to 120, but the palpitations feel so intense that you just have to stop whatever it is that you're doing, sit down, take a moment, and let the symptoms pass. Number two, chest pain. If you ask 10 people with anxiety to describe their chest pain, they are all going to describe it differently. For some, it may be a dull aching pain in the center of the chest. Others may say it's a left sided pain, stabbing or squeezing that happens periodically, maybe every few seconds. Others may say it's a dull ache, it comes and it goes, it seems to be floating around from here to there. Very often, people describe it as a heavy weight on your chest. And a very common way of describing it is a sense of tightness or a band that's tightly tied around your chest that just does not let you take a deep breath in. A lot of people also say that they feel as if there's an inward pulling sensation, like they've done a heavy chest workout the previous day. Some people don't have a lot of intense chest symptoms, but they say that we feel as if something's moving in the chest. And every time we try to relax and forget about the anxiety, there's this crawling, tingling sensation in the chest again, which keeps us stuck in the loop of anxiety. Number three, skipped or fluttering beats. It may feel that your heart is skipping beats or fluttering, which is alarming but is usually harmless. You can feel as if your heart has stopped for a few seconds and thud, it starts again. Number four, chest tightness. This is such a common symptom. Anxiety can cause tightness or that pressure feeling on the chest, and this compounds the feeling of breathlessness. I think we're all familiar with that feeling of fatigue in the chest when you have cried a lot or you've sighed a lot and it feels like everything is just stuck up and tight in the chest. Anxiety produces that sensation, and sometimes that sensation can last for days or weeks. Number five, sweating and a dry mouth. Now, anxiety could produce sweating in the hands, under the arms, in the middle of the chest, or the back. and a feeling of dryness in the mouth, constant dryness. No matter how much water you keep drinking, you feel that the mouth is always dry. And when this sweating and dry mouth happens with palpitations, it's very easy to convince yourself that indeed it is a heart attack or something more serious. And this could often escalate and go into a full blown panic attack. Number 6, pain and tingling in the left arm. The pain that happens in the chest in anxiety can often radiate to the chest, to the left shoulder, the arms, and the fingers, and it can cause a sensation of tingling and numbness in the left hand. This could be there in the right hand as well, but often it's more pronounced in the left hand. Number 7, blood pressure changes. When you're feeling very anxious, you may feel as if your blood pressure has increased, so you feel a flushed feeling in your face. There is a sense of pain around the eyes or pressure around the eyes, headache. There could be pain on the back of the head or the back of the neck. And when you check your blood pressure, indeed it may be high. At times, you may also feel dizzy or washed out, and you feel as if your blood pressure has dropped. And when you check your blood pressure, it could be low, which means that anxiety does produce fluctuations in blood pressure. Sometimes it could be high, sometimes it could be low. Again, this is not always directly related to periods of stress. Number 8. One bizarre symptom that anxiety seems to produce is audible beating of your heart, especially when you lie down. So, you may just lie down on the bed ready to go to sleep, and as soon as your head touches the pillow, you feel you can clearly hear the sound of your heart beating in your ears. And of course, you wonder, what's this? I've never experienced this before. Number 9, breathlessness. The breathlessness that anxiety brings can happen again at any time. It could be on rest, it could be on minimal exertion, or even on doing something strenuous like climbing stairs or lifting weights. These are some of the chest symptoms that anxiety can produce. If I have missed any and you experience chest symptoms in a way that I haven't described, I request you to please leave it in the comments. This will help reassure others that they are not alone in experiencing these symptoms. Don't forget to check out another video where I talk about the 6 reasons why anxiety causes chest pain, and all of these 6 reasons are not related to the heart. Please leave a thumbs up and a comment below this video telling me how you experience chest related symptoms in anxiety, and also what is it that helps you relieve those symptoms. Also, please share this with your loved ones who are going through anxiety. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.